Hey there, people. How's it going? This is Flawless and Flawless Rage 2, bringing you another live stream, a very special live stream tonight. Tonight we are doing a GTA chat show. The subject is obsession and addiction. So we are going to be doing that tonight. But before we do anything else, I'm going to announce my crew who I've got on here with me tonight. Four wonderful people. Let's start off with the one and the only, my sister. It's K-pop. How you doing tonight, sis?
I'm doing very well, bro. How are you?
I'm good. Wonderful to have you back on the streams where you belong.
Thank you.
Next up, we have... Well, what can you say? He's an awesome DJ. It's Mr. DJ Slayer. How you doing tonight, Slayer?
Hey, brother. What's up, man?
Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. Right, next up, we have the one and the only... Queen of cheese, queen of roleplay, queen of butt plugs. It is Cascade Gaming. How you doing, Cascade?
Yeah, not too bad until you mention butt plugs, but yeah, I do like butt plugs. Hey.
And who could forget? Who could forget the one and the only Alpha Aaron? How you doing tonight, bro?
Hey, boss. I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm alright, bro. I'm alright. So, we've got this chat show tonight, which is Obsessions and Addiction. I'm going to ask all of you to go round the corner or go down to where the bedroom is in the apartment, and I will call you up one by one. Let's do this.
Ooh, where's the bedroom
You know where the bedroom... As you know where the bedroom was.
Let's go in the bedroom.
Okay, Okay.
Okay, right. So, here we go. So, welcome to this very special chat show. Tonight we are doing Obsessions and Addiction, and my first guest, DJ Slayer, says that his girlfriend, Cascade, has a really overactive imagination when it comes to Harley Quinn. He says that he's been kicked out of the bedroom due to being replaced by 2 Harley Quinn sex dolls, and also to pay for them, Cascade Gaming has sold his DJ equipment. Let's welcome him on, Mr. DJ Slayer. Come and take a seat, Slayer. Come and take a seat.
Hey, boss.
Hey, man. Okay. Anytime. Before we continue this, massive shout out in the chat to British Senpai. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. So, Slayer, your girlfriend with this Harley Quinn obsession, tell me about it. When did this begin?
Well, this obsession began when the movie Suicide Squad first released in theaters. She never really had an obsession over Harley Quinn at the time. She didn't even know that she was a fictional character. And then one night, until we went to the cinema to go and see this movie, somehow she got a connection to Harley Quinn due to her personality. And from then on, she's just been absolutely obsessed with anything Harley Quinn related, including to the comics, including to posters, including to figurines. And my god, it's driving me crazy. And I wish I had never introduced her to any comic book related subjects, which I kind of highly regret.
Yeah. You told my team that you've been kicked out of the bedroom and you've been replaced by 2 Harley Quinn real life sex dolls. How does this affect your relationship?
That actually affects the relationship quite well, because this involves it being a blown up figurine, and it is becoming a massive obsession, and is kind of tearing their relationship down a bit, which is very annoying and very frustrating at times like this.
I would imagine so. So what about the selling of your DJ equipment? I mean, what equipment was there, and how much was it worth, and for her to pay for these dolls?
Well, my DJ equipment actually costed me, in real life money that I spent on my DJ equipment I have now, it costed me about £8,000 in total.
Wow.
From saving up since I was young. That's basically a dream that I wanted to turn into a career, and since now I've no longer got my DJ equipment, I pretty much have nothing to pretty much prove to myself and to the world and to the Slayer squad as well that my girlfriend decided to sell all my DJ stuff, which was, well, that pretty much had a true meaning to me, and decided to waste it on 2 sex dolls, which I am actually really pissed off about.
I would imagine so. What way do you see the relationship going? How do you see this going forward?
Oh, I'm so close to dumping the bitch, it's unbelievable.
Okay. Okay. Right.
The
Okay.
way I'm feeling about my stuff, Jesus Christ, I should have dumped it while I had the chance.
Do you
hey-ho.
do you want I mean, is there anything you want back from the relationship? Do you want her to get you new DJ equipment, or do you want her to be gone?
Well, I would like her to replace my DJ equipment. That's if she has the enough courage to get it back, which good luck to that. But I would like to see her try. And
Right.
if she can prove to me that she can get my stuff back, then I may consider it.
Okay.
It's all down to her. It's her choice. But let's
Right.
just know her opinion about all this.
Well, okay then. I think we better hear from the lady in question. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cascade Gaming to the stage. Here she comes. Yay! Take a seat, Cascade,
Well,
please.
Don't know what to say about that.
Okay, Slayer, what would you like to say to Cascade? Oh, take it away, please.
Well, hello, Cascade. We meet again. Pretty much, I am actually really, really pissed off that you sold my DJ equipment, which had a true meaning to my heart and to all my fans. And to be pretty much, I am actually really, really disgusted. I don't know what you're gonna try and do to prove to me that you can get all my stuff back, or else this relationship is through, and I'm so over you. And then I can go along, live my life to the fullest, earn all the money I want, and leave it at that.
Okay,
What do you
Cascade,
have
what
to
is
say
your
for
response?
Well, I'm not being funny, but I do like my blow-up dolls. Because they're my life. But you don't actually realise I'm actually trying to save up for something even better than DJ decks. I'm trying to save up for a holiday, but both of us.
And would the dolls be going on holiday with you?
And after the home.
So what about kicking Slayer out of the bedroom and him being replaced by two Harley Quinn dolls, 2 Harley Quinn adult toy dolls at that? I mean, how do you even explain that?
Well, I just want to get some practicing in case anything does happen.
Right. So are you saying sort of like you'd walk away and turn the other way to looking at ladies?
Well, I am bisexual.
Right. Slayer, did you know this?
Yes, I did.
Right. Okay. So Slayer was fully aware of that. That's a good thing. Right. Okay
Yeah, I
then.
agreed to this when I first said yes to her when we first decided to go out with each other. I was willing to accept the terms, and I have no judgmental issues with bisexuals or any other citizens for that matter. I accept them for who they are, and I don't judge.
Okay, that's fair enough. So
I mean,
yes,
I mean,
Cascade,
no,
please.
at the end of the day, I know you love your decks, but realistically, you put your DJ in over me sometimes.
Right. Okay. Okay.
But
And
but I'm willing to give you. I'm willing to save up money to get your deck back. But I can even get you better ones than the ones that you already had.
right. Okay.
They're
And
falling apart.
would you sort of like consider getting rid of the dolls?
I'll just get rid of one of them.
And
Just-
would
I'll
then
just,
would
like,
Slayer
have
be
one
allowed
in the
back in the
garden there.
bedroom? But would Slayer be allowed back in the bedroom?
Then that means I can like go both ways either way. Have fun with a boy and a girl.
That sounds pretty good actually. So So, Cascade, let's just hear your opinion on something. What do you feel for Harley Quinn?
Well, I'm not being funny, but ever since I started watching her, I don't know, she's just got that dangerous sort of ego look with her, and like, I'm just, because at the moment I have actually got a bit of blue in my hair,
Yeah,
but I'm thinking of actually dyeing it blonde with a little bit of pink and blue, because I do love the idea of being Harley Quinn a little bit, but
yeah. Okay, so Cascade, where would you like to see this relationship go? I mean, Slayer has said he's ready to dump you, so how do you feel about this? And is that what you want?
well, I do have to think things over, but maybe it's just time to give up on my own passion and just go and head on what he wants all the time.
Okay, that sounds fair enough to me. I think the best thing for you to do is get in touch with our aftercare team, and I also think that you should, I think you two should go away right now, get a hotel room, and bang each other's brains out because, it's just dolls getting in the way here, and just dolls and money, and neither one of them things is that important, really. So I'd like to ask you both to stand up and head on out. Go get a hotel room, talk to our aftercare team. They're waiting backstage for you. Thank you for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Slayer and Cascade. Very good. Well, what an interesting story that one was. Well, let's see if this next story is as interesting. My next guest, Alpha Aaron, has been in a lot of trouble with the police recently from going into supermarkets and grabbing hold of cucumbers, walking around the supermarket, rubbing the cucumber up and down. And when asked once by a female shopper what he's doing, he said, "I put the cum in cucumber." This is an addiction. This is a man who needs help. This is a man who loves rubbing his cucumber. Ladies and gentlemen, Alpha Aaron. Yay! Woo!
I have no words. It's not what it sounds like, I swear. I like cucumbers, all right.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. Thank you for coming on the show. So, how did this cucumber obsession begin? And, what is it about cucumbers that you like so much?
I don't know, they're just so long and thick.
Okay.
They taste good.
Okay. And when did this begin? This obsession with, going into supermarkets and just grabbing a random cucumber and rubbing it as you're walking around the shop?
Well, I mean, like, to get the best cucumber, you have to feel it around and see if it's ripe or not, don't you? You don't ever want to buy like a mouldy cucumber, would you? You just
well, no.
Rub it about, stroke it up and down a bit.
Yes, but
eat and use.
You've got to think you're scaring women and children. And what was this about? I heard in the police report that a woman said to you in the supermarket, "What do you think you're doing?" And you said, "I put the cum in cucumber." How can you explain that?
That's a tough one. I do remember saying that, and obviously she took it more serious than she thought. She did not know that I was only taking the piss, and obviously there is cum in cucumber. Well, the word, not actually in the cucumber itself. I don't put it in there, like someone stick dicks and donuts, but No, just
okay.
I was just joking about. She just took things too seriously and too far, and like half an hour to an hour later, I'm in prison. They're trying to fuck a cucumber.
What about this police report that I've read where it says you went into a local supermarket and you started throwing tomatoes around everywhere because all of the cucumbers were floppy? You were really upset because you didn't want to rub a floppy cucumber. How do you respond to that?
Oh yeah, I like cucumbers. I like eating them, like using them for certain things, which I'm not going into detail about. Had to throw some fruit. So,
okay.
So just use tomatoes.
Do you have a partner?
Like moldy cucumbers.
Do you have a partner at all?
No. So that probably could work. That actually works towards it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
and do you think that?
Not saying I'm gay or anything. No.
Do you think that you could work out your cucumber addiction? I mean, cucumbers are, I mean, they're a vegetable. You put them on salads and, and everything and that. But walking around the supermarket, rubbing them in an act like that, in a very lewd act, scaring women and children. I mean, is this something that you feel like you could stop?
Potentially, yeah. I wouldn't mind stopping and having a break from cucumbers because at the rate this is going, it's gonna get too far. I ain't gonna. I don't end up sticking a cucumber up my ass.
No. Have you ever tried it with sort of like things like did you start off like with courgettes and stuff like that?
Nah, I thought I was waiting for cucumbers and see how that went, and then start off then. But
So
it's getting a bit too much now, and maybe that's probably why I'm still single.
So do you like the smooth cucumbers out of the supermarket, or do you like to also rub the garden fresh ones that got the knobbly bits on it? Do you prefer rubbing smooth or knobbly?
I like it smooth.
You like it smooth.
I don't like it rough.
How often is this happening? I mean, is this a daily occurrence that you are doing this?
Not daily, probably about twice a week, possibly. But at this rate, it could probably end up more.
Right. When was the last time you rubbed a cucumber?
Yesterday afternoon.
Okay. And
I had a rough day then, so.
And what were you thinking as you was rubbing it? Is it like a therapeutic thing?
Yeah, it relaxes my body. Like, obviously, I don't do any sexual things with it. Just up and down, give it a bit of a squeeze.
Yeah.
Just testing its ripeness, and then I eat it afterwards.
Has a nice long hard thing like that ever gone floppy of you midway through?
Once.
And how did you feel about that?
Never again. It ruined my fucking life.
I would imagine so.
No one likes a floppy cucumber.
And also, sort of like, has one ever broke on you as you were doing it, like split in half?
Numerous times.
And how do you feel?
When the stress gets to me, I stroke it so hard, I end up snapping it in half.
And how do you feel, sort of like when you snap it in half and you got all the juices from the cucumber running down your fingers and stuff?
Oof. That tempts me to do so much stuff, but I don't go that far to do it. And when that happens, I just put it on my salads and munch it.
So you do buy the cucumbers that you rub?
Oh yeah, I don't exactly put them back.
Right. Okay.
Because no one likes a touched up cucumber.
No. Is this a sexual thing?
No, nah, definitely not. It's more of a therapeutic. I'm never gonna stick a cucumber up my ass or any other place, for that matter. It's more of a therapeutic thing, keep my nerves down, keep my stress levels down,
Yeah.
Release some anger by snapping them in half, protecting the people's necks. So.
Okay. Do you find cucumbers attractive?
Well, not really. It depends what kind of cucumber it is. If it's a rough one with knobs on the end, probably not.
Okay.
If it's the right size, density, squidginess, got to a perfect cucumber.
Okay. Is there any other fruits or vegetables that you like to touch? Melons, peaches, apples, bananas. Do you like to rub a banana?
I tried bananas, but they mush up too hard. They mush up too easily.
Yeah, it gets all in your fingernails and stuff, I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, too squidgy. It doesn't look nice afterwards either.
Okay, so what is your way forward?
Stop myself from buying cucumbers, I guess.
But if it's therapeutic, then what are you going to replace that with? So you need to replace it with something. If not, your addiction, your obsession for the cucumber is going to, it's going to fester in you, and it's going to make you want it more and more, and you're going to end up going off the rails. So is there another thing that you could have in place of it? I mean, something like a fidget spinner or something, or instead of rubbing a cucumber, rub things that you already have.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's why I wanted to come on the show, really, to get help. Get help and get out of this weird fruity addiction.
Okay. So, please tell me, what do you need from me? Do you need a rehab? I haven't got any cucumbers here, I'm afraid. We have some oranges in the green room, but We don't have anything like cucumbers, unfortunately. Would you like me to put you in touch with Aftercare and get them to get you some help? Maybe a rehab centre?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. I don't want to keep squidging cucumbers and, get arrested for doing sexual stuff with them.
Okay, final question. Do you have children?
No.
Right,
I'm
okay.
single as a Pringle.
You're single? All right, okay. In that case, that's absolutely fine. What we're going to do is, I think for you, we're going to put you in aftercare, and we're going to follow your story and see how you get on. I think that I think this more a therapeutic thing. I don't think it is a sexual thing. I don't think you like to jam a cucumber up your ass. So
Well,
you know,
if it breaks when it goes in, you're screwed. You have half a cucumber up your ass, you can't get out.
exactly, and nobody wants that. So I think we can get you some help so you don't rub it in public. But if you want to buy a cucumber from a supermarket, take it home and rub it all around your house, then be my guest. That way you're not in the public's view. You're not in, you're not looking at women and children. You're not saying that you put the cum in cucumber. So I think that'd be the way forward. So I think we'll do that. Is that okay? Would you like the aftercare?
Yes, please. That'd be grand.
Okay, then we'll do it. And I'll put you in touch with the aftercare team, and we'll follow your progress and see how you get on. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Alpha Aaron. Thank you, Alpha Aaron, for coming on the show. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Well, that was certainly a different one. A cucumber addiction. So far tonight, we've seen a Harley Quinn obsession. And a cucumber addiction, but I think this next one tops it all. My next guest, K-pop, says that she needs help because she's seriously getting way too involved with chocolate body paint, and she wants to get away with it. Her boyfriend is getting annoyed with going for a shower and smelling like Nutella, so he needs he's asked her to come here today and get help. So let's see what she loves about it so much, ladies and gentlemen. K-pop. Yeah! Woo 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 woo!
Chocolate.
Hello, welcome. Please take a seat.
Okie dokie.
Welcome to the show, K-pop. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay, good. So, tell me, what is this obsession about chocolate body paint?
Well, you know me, I loved my chocolate. I thought, you know what? Why don't I get some chocolate body paint and just spread it all over myself? Because, what? It's fun.
Okay. And is this sort of like a thing where you're spreading it on yourself, you feel that sensation, or do you like to put it on places that you can lick it from, or what is the deal?
A bit of both, really. Whatever takes my fancy.
Right. Okay. And how long have you been doing this?
Around 6 months now, maybe more.
6 months. Wow. Okay. And how much do you think roughly you're spending on chocolate body paint per week?
£50 maybe?
Wow.
Around that, yeah.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so we've also been in contact with your partner, and he says that he's very, very fed up of going for a shower and smelling like Nutella. I mean, has he spoken to you about this obsession?
He has, but I've not really taken much thought to stopping it, because it's chocolate body paint. Come on.
Okay. Is there a certain place on your partner that you like to lick it off the most? His chest. His chest. Why his chest so much?
I don't know, it's just appealing.
Okay. Okay. And is there a place you like it where for him to lick it off you?
I don't know really. We usually make that decision together.
Okay. How often is this whole covering each other in chocolate body paint and licking sprees? How often does that happen?
Usually when I'm round here, it's like 3 times a week.
3 times a week. Okay. And how long do these sessions last for? I mean, do you top it up once someone's been licked off, or?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Your partner wants you to stop. So, what is your response to that?
Oh, well, if he wants me to stop, then I'm okay with that.
Right, but is there a way that, I mean, you love chocolate so much. I mean, is there a way that you could replace it with something else? For instance, like our cucumber man needs to replace his addiction with something. How about something like that for you? Not obviously a cucumber, but something else maybe.
It works.
Yeah, could do anything really.
Okay, okay. So, right, in that case then, I mean, chocolate body paint is one of those things. I mean, everybody likes a bit of chocolate every now and then, but this seems to be like extreme. Would you call your obsession extreme?
In most cases, yes.
Right. Okay. And what's it like trying to get the chocolate body paint that you miss off? I mean, it must get into all those areas what are hard to lick. Is it difficult to get out when you shower? I mean, how much of the stuff is what you're buying? What you're buying is going down the drain once you shower.
It can be quite difficult to get off sometimes, especially in some places, like if it's like really big or something. But in some cases, it's not that difficult.
Right. Okay. Okay. What I think you should do is not stop it straight away. I think you should gradually take yourself off it. Also, try licking other places as well and get him to lick other places on you. That would be sort of like, you could experiment with that and maybe try and take it down from like £50 to say, £20 every sort of like 2 weeks or something, then take that down and try and get some, try and get a bit of, a little bit of... calm it down a little bit is what I'm trying to say. Do you feel that you could do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, that seems pretty good to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to contact your boyfriend and also send him a tape of today's show. I apologise to him when he watches the Cucumber Man, and he will hear obviously what you've said. Do you think that this is a good way for you to move forward in finally getting rid of this obsession and moving on to something else? Like, I mean, there are other things that you could do apart from chocolate body paint. I mean, you could sort of like have, I don't know, contests or something. I mean, this obviously is a sexual thing. This obviously is something which is gonna, continue just for a little while longer. But yeah, I mean, I think that's what you should do. I think you should sort of like try and get yourself off it gradually. Would you be happy with that?
Yeah, I'll be happy with that.
Well, we've also had a report as well that sometimes it isn't just chocolate body paint, K-pop. Sometimes we've heard you like to use a bit of raspberry jam as well, and sometimes peanut butter. Is this true?
Yes, on the rare occasion I don't have any chocolate body paint.
Okay, and which do you prefer, the peanut butter or the jam?
Peanut butter has more flavour, in my opinion.
Okay, do you use the smooth or chunky variety for more variety?
Smooth, definitely smooth.
Gotta be smooth. Okay. Any particular brand you like the most? KP, Skippy, or just a cheap one?
Anything really, whatever takes my fancy.
Okay. Okay. I mean, that is obviously cheaper than chocolate body paint. Maybe if you want to continue doing this sort of thing, you should use either jam or peanut butter. Would that be a good, suitable replacement for you and your partner's needs?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I think that's good. I would go personally with the peanut butter because you don't want to forget some jam somewhere and get all sticky in places. So I would recommend sort of like I would recommend using the peanut butter. But I think we can get you off this. So I'm going to put you in contact with Aftercare as well. I'm also going to ask you to keep a diary of when you use body paint and when you don't, how long the sessions last for and stuff. You haven't got to be graphic and tell us what goes on. That is your own personal business. What we can do is try and get you the best help possible. Does that sound like a plan?
That's a plan.
Okay, then that is what we'll do. We'll please go backstage. We'll put you in contact with Aftercare straight away. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. K-pop. Now, the roles get reversed a little bit here because I've had a report that one of our guests today wants to ask me some questions. I don't know what it's about. It can't be anything all that bad. I'm a squeaky clean individual who never does anything wrong. So we shall find out. But I've heard that DJ Slayer wants to ask me a few questions. So Slayer, would you like to come out and take the position just for a second and ask me the questions that you would like answered? I will happily sit down for you and answer any questions that you have. I mean, this is very different for a chat show host to give his stage up for someone else. But please, Slayer, what would you like to talk to me about?
Well, I have been hearing from some sources that you have an obsession with donuts. Am I correct?
No, I don't eat donuts. Too much sugar.
Right, well, some sources have been telling me that they have seen you on CCTV cameras making out with donuts, if I'm correct, especially the cream and jam filled ones, and
Right.
kind of filling them up with your own, filling and stuff like that.
Okay, and well, all I can say to that was I don't eat donuts. I never touch donuts. I mean, donuts are sort of like that. Donuts are that food. I mean, they're just bad for you, man. They're full of sugar and fat and stuff, and they're just not healthy. I wouldn't touch them. As I've explained to you, I'm a squeaky clean individual. So I mean, I'm straight edge. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't I don't sort of like do anything like that. So what sources would these be? Can I would it be possible? I mean, now is your chance. You are live to the world on YouTube. This is your chance to tell me who told you this. Who is your source?
Morrison's and Dis.
Morrison's in Dis. Okay. What sort of donuts did they say that I liked?
You like the jam filled ones with cream, and also you like the custard flavored ones. Am I correct? As for an occasional treat.
I want a lawyer. Okay, you caught me. I love donuts. I get them. I buy them by the packet. I get the ones with a hole, and I ram those motherfuckers home when I take them back to my house. They don't fucking stay in that packet long. They get taken out. They get taken out of that packet. The next minute I'm playing donuts. No, I'm not using elephant's trunk. I'm using something else. Donuts are life. Oh my god! And also, if you keep them in that packet just long enough, you get it to the right temperature. The inside of that hole, so slippery, it goes anywhere. And also, as for the ones that ain't got as for the filled ones, well, all you've got to do is put your own filling in them. Watch them explode, and as you take a bite and that dribbles down your chin, that feeling of satisfaction, that feeling of that release, literally, that is so good. The feeling that you get when it's running down your chin and it gets onto your clothes and people look at you funny, but you know what? I don't care. I say love donuts, fuck donuts, donuts are life. And also, I must admit, I like to buy the plain ones. I do like to buy the plain ones with just sugar on top, but I give them a special glaze and they taste amazing.
I swear I don't get paid enough for this fucking job. Right, alright. Well, I'm glad that you've confessed.
Yes.
And everything. I'm glad that you've confessed to everyone that you have an obsession with donuts. I don't really see an issue here. it is an occasional treat. Stuff like that.
Slayer, it's not occasional. I'm going and buying them twice a week, and I'm buying them by the basket load. I'll admit everything.
Okay then, right. Okay, well, how much are you normally spending on these donuts, if you don't mind me asking this personal question?
Well, if I get the usual sort of like cheap ones, I can spend anything up to £10 to £15. But if I buy sort of like the Krispy Kreme, then it can get rather expensive. Up to £60 I've spent once.
Jesus. Right. And I guess you eat these how often? Meaning like every hour, stuff like that, or is it just all at once?
Sometimes I eat a few of them, and sometimes some donuts get repurposed for other things.
Right. I would say just ease up on the sugar intake, is because you wouldn't want to, you wouldn't want to put your health on risk or anything.
No, this is true. This is true. But I'm actually going to get up now, Slayer, and I'm going to walk over to you, and I'm going to say thank you for finding out my demon, for finding out the thing that's been troubling me for all of these years. I mean, this donut thing has gone on far too long, and I do need to stop it. I'm going to put myself in aftercare, and I'm going to move away from donuts, and instead I'm going to mini rolls instead. Or I might even have the odd hobnob. We all know how much we love knobs, so I might have the odd something like that. So thank you for outing my demon, and thank you for giving me that round of applause. That's that's one thing that I really appreciate. Thank you, Slayer. Thank you, Slayer, and also I'd just like to apologise to my friends, my family, my pets, my back door. I would just like to apologise to all of those for all of the disgust I brought them, all of the shame that I brought them throughout the past years, and I promise that I will still come through my back door. But I will not come through there anymore with donuts and Slayer. If I ever buy donuts again to do that sort of thing, you can follow me home and you can come in my back door as well. How does that sound?
It sounds like a plan. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been Flawless on the chat show here, and I am going to give him a salute in honor and respect to make sure that he receives all the help he needs, and I will be there to support him every step of the way. So this is my salute to you, Flawless. Thank you for coming on the show, and I really hope we see you in the future sometime. So here's my salute to you, my friend.
Thank you, Slayer. It means a lot to me.
You're welcome.
If you'd like to go backstage with the others.
Yes, I think I will do that right now.
Oh, getting all emotional here. Oh, this is one of them streams that you don't want to miss. Oh, if this don't go viral, I swear. Right, okay, so thank you to all of my guests today who have joined me on the chat show. But that is the end of the chat show. But it ain't the end of the stream just yet. I'd like to welcome back on all of my crew. The Flawless crew. Get back out here, guys. You guys are fucking amazing. There's Alpha Aaron jerking himself off as normal. You're not with a cucumber now, Alpha.
Got a bit of help now. All thanks to you. But you get your thing sorted out now. I thought it was bad.
I know. I think I know how Slayer found that out. I think that's because he sold me the DVD Attack of the Killer Donuts, and I snapped it up just like that. So.
I thought my donut tasted weird earlier as well.
Yeah.
That must have been very, very creamy and very, very bitey.
Yeah, can we all agree on that all the donuts in catering did taste a bit off and salty?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm glad you enjoyed them. But right now, I would just like to say thank you to all of my crew. Let's ask them how they thought it went. Let's start off with Alpha Aaron. How do you think it went, brother?
Oh, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, good stories. Couldn't stop laughing about the whole goddamn thing. I hope it doesn't pick up on stream, but no, me it probably does. But in all seriousness, no, I did really enjoy it. All the stories were weird. Was not expecting the last one about you having a weird obsession. That was unexpected, but you know, expected unexpected, they always say.
That was unplanned.
Really
Oh, well, thank you, Alpha, for those few kind words. Next up, let's ask the returning K-pop. How do you think it went, sis?
Oh, I thought it went really well. Oh, the chocolate body paint story. Oh my god, how I was not going to know you were going to do that.
Hey, you know me.
Yeah,
I know you too well.
Hey, you know me. Come on. The amount of times we've spent on party, both on PS4 and on Xbox. We don't want to talk about Xbox because Dick's played that. You know, no offense to anybody who's getting one in the future. But yeah, covered all bases. Right. So yeah. Well, I'm glad to have you back on stream. It is an honour to have you back, and thank you.
It's okay. Thank you too.
Next up, Cascade. How do you think it went?
Yeah, that was very interesting. Try not to laugh too much, but I ended up breaking out a couple of times, especially when I heard I was trying not to laugh either. That was making it hard for me as well. So, yeah, that was very interesting and very, very donutty. Very short. That was hilarious.
Very good. And finally, the master of the DJ decks, DJ Slayer. How do you think it went, bro?
Yeah, I actually thought that it actually went really, really well. It surprised me on what some of these stories that you came up with, which was very unexpected. But yeah, I thought it was actually really, really good. I enjoyed it, and I had to come up with some very, very quick ideas, but somehow I pulled through. But yeah, I loved it.
You pulled through, all right.
Great job. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I would like to say once again thank you to all of you guys. There will be another chat show coming your way on Thursday, and we're going to have a very special guest host.
Uh-oh.
That lady right there, K-pop, is going to be the host for the next chat show. So she needs to think of some stories. If she needs help, I'll help her. But she needs to think of some stories for me, one for Alpha Aaron, one for DJ Slayer, and one for Cascade.
We're screwed.
K-pop, are you up for the challenge this Thursday?
Definitely. I can't wait.
Right, nice one. Okay, then... Flawless Army, you heard it here first. Get that subscription box subbed and the notifications turned on because you don't want to miss this. I know what this lady's capable of. So we shall see. She might sit there for half an hour singing songs and keep going, woo, but you know, this is K-pop. But anyways, once again, guys, thank you all for joining me, my crew, and to you guys out there who viewed this stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. We will be back Thursday, so keep an eye out for that one. But don't forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also, follow me on Instagram at FlawlessRage2, and go and sub. For the love of God, go and sub to Miss K-pop, to Alpha Aaron, to DJ Slayer, and to Cascade Gaming 69. Go and sub to all of those, and you'll make them all happy. They're going to bring out some great content. They're awesome people. They are all my friends. You know, they are all family, all my brothers and sisters. So please. For your boy Flawless, go do that. But for right now, guys, it is time to end. Thank you all so much for watching. Nothing else left to be said tonight, though, but always remember to be yourself no matter who you are or where you are. And always remember to keep smiling. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, and I'll talk to you then. Cheers, guys. Bye!